Matthew Foldy. And let's go ahead and get to this, Matthew, and to Aaron. So some of these genders in this Air Force diversity and inclusion get up, I mean, it's just mind-boggling, Aaron. I thought we were moving past this. I guess not for the Air Force.
Oh no, the military has gone completely woke to the detriment of the safety of our country. Military preparedness, combat readiness used to be the standard. Now we're worried about pregnancy flight suits, proper bathrooms, and whether or not you identify as a she or a they or a them or a cat. Honestly, we are facing such international turmoil. We see what's going on between Ukraine and Russia. We see what China is about to do to Taiwan. We should realize that there are massive problems in this country and in this world, and we have to be prepared for combat. We do not need a military that is woke. If you look at videos of the Russian army or the Chinese army and their military, they are tough and ready for battle. We are really hurting and harming ourselves as a country if we are going to focus on pronouns and bathrooms and wokeness and gender studies. We are terribly in trouble. We need to change, and this has to stop.
Yeah, normally we include veterans in these conversations, but I think it's also just as relevant for all of us because we're taxpayers. And, you know, I want my tax dollars that go to the Pentagon, Matthew, to pay for a lethal military, not some woke, you know, Disney-fied military. And it sounds like that's what the Air Force is turning into.
Well, that's exactly right. As taxpayers and as American citizens, we should want our military to be training cadets to be putting warheads in foreheads and not, you know, eliminating moms and dads. And the crazy thing also here was that John Kirby was actually denying that the military is going woke.
Still want to run for president?
You know, I met Mayor Suarez down in Miami, and I thought he'd make a really good president also.
Aaron, if Jill Stein can run for president, why can't Kanye?
Well, I mean, listen, I'm very much Team Kanye. I think he is a genius. I think he has really opened a lot of people's eyes, especially in minority communities. But let me touch on Suarez out of Miami. That's going to be a no for me, dog. Suarez is a Republican, I guess, I think in name only, but granted, he has reduced crime in Miami, but he is attracting all of these tech and crypto people that have a very liberal outlook, which could turn Florida from a sort of red to a purple to a blue. And he's not talking about conservative and Republican values. He just wants to be liked by everybody. So I don't really think he's fighting for conservative values and Republican policies. So I'm going to say no to Kanye supporting Suarez and say yes to Kanye, because what Kanye will do is he will take a lot of those independent voters that were going to vote Democrat to vote for him, so we can have a stronger chance as Republicans to making it across the finish line in 2024.
Now, I'll just push back a little bit on Suarez. He's a very, very popular guy in Miami, a forward-looking guy, Aaron. You know, and I think, Matthew, the type of Republican you have to be, I guess, maybe to get elected in a city like Miami.
Republican, and I'll let Matthew finish.
Go.
Well, you know, he's really put himself on the map, especially during coronavirus, right? I mean, I and a bunch of others went down for when they launched Tech Week. But
those shoes are ugly, especially the Crocs.
I love those shoes.
The Crocs versions.
We love Yeezys.
Okay.
Yeah, they're amazing.
You ladies know a lot more. And Foldy obviously is a fashion icon with the bolo tie every week here. So. True. Again, unpopular opinion. I'm just going to throw it out there as the old man on the panel, I guess. All right, Aaron, Matthew, Ashley, you guys stand by. They're going to be joined by Bianca for Worst Takes of the Week and Meme Team coming up a little bit later. Don't go to California until things get settled down.
They're all going to come to Florida.
And let's welcome in our panel. It's time to get to our Worst Takes of the Week. Back with us, Ashley St. Clair is here. Aaron Elmore, well, Ashley will be with us in a second, I believe, and Matthew Foldy. But we're going to get to Aaron and Matthew first.
Hi, guys.
Aaron, what do you got for us?
So it's really hard to be a woman these days. Men are competing in our sports. We're no longer pregnant. We are birthing people. And now even Victoria's Secret models are getting cheated on by their husband. Adam Levine is my worst take of the week. Maroon 5 crooner allegedly sexting over 5 women when he's got this beautiful Victoria's Secret model wife at home who is pregnant. So yes, this is not a political thing, but it's a very cultural item, and I really feel for Bahati Prinsloo and Adam Levine. You are the worst take of the week. And by the way, there's some great memes out there, which I know we're going to get to, about talking about how she could now finally admit that she doesn't like his music. So this is a lot of fun, and boo to you, Adam Levine, worst take for sure.
I agree.
Some advice I'd give to my daughter and all the ladies out there when you're dealing with neck tattoos, you're really playing with fire. Just,
Really?
no offense to anybody out there, all the men with neck tattoos who are faithful, but just the odds probably aren't that great when it comes to neck
something to
tattoos.
consider.
Matthew Foldy,
If my son-
I'm getting the same exact one in the same exact spot, just like them, so they'll be
I
embarrassed.
can't wait to see you with the tramp stamp.
Hey, whatever it
Or
takes.
like the Mike Tyson little eye.
Whatever it takes. Matthew Foldy, who does not have any tattoos that we know of. What do you got for us, Matthew, on your worst take of the week?
Look, inflation at this point is so bad that Leonardo DiCaprio is now dating a 27-year-old. But don't tell that to the White House, which was denying once again that their Inflation Reduction Act not only doesn't do anything to help, but actually exacerbates every crisis that we're facing, including by, of course.
I think pursuant to this White House, Leonardo DiCaprio is dating someone over 25. This is only transitory.
Yes, it's temporary.
It's just an inch over 25.
All right.
Inverting the yield curve for a moment.
Quick commercial break and then meme team right after that. Stay with us. With Martha's Vineyard, unlike America's border towns, they are now free of illegal immigrants. And that's, it's been a few days since Ron DeSantis decided to expose the Northeastern elite's hypocrisy. Mostly peaceful memes here with this one kicking things off today. Mark, back with us. What do we got for us here?
There it is, my friend Dumbass Photoshops. This is so good. I mean, I love wrestling and I love The Rock and I love Do You Smell what the Ron is cooking? Just sort of a play on Ron DeSantis meets The Rock. And Governor DeSantis is killing it for the people of Florida and setting a great example for the country. The Martha's Vineyard thing was a big win, seeing that most of America is having problems the way the immigration is being handled at the border. He did the great things with removing Disney's tax privileges, keeping our children safe in school, putting law enforcement first, keeping crime low in the great state of Florida, and the list goes on and on and on. So just a little Governor Ron DeSavage,
yes.
Governor Ron DeSantis by Dumbass Photoshops for my meme team.
All right, at the people's elbow from Governor DeSantis. All right, real quickly, we're going to get to Ashley next.
Clown parade about the deportation force is the fastest thing currently in the United States of America. Within 44 hours, the feds were called to deport everyone from soiling Martha's Vineyard. And there you go.